Hello everyone, ScootFish here, and welcome to Digimon Links. Welcome to the Dark Shadow Harbinger of Destruction event guide. This event is going on from the 27th to the 7th, and coming with it is you-know-who, Zwart-D Omegamon. Everyone has been talking and ranting and happy to hear about this, so here he is. And there's plenty of reason to get him, considering the fact that next event we are going to get Omegamon Alter B, and he is a mode past this. The only way you can get Omegamon Alter B is by having Zwart-D. Now if you guys are like me and got boned on your Mirage Gaugamon Burst mode, then that means you still got Mirage Gaugamon, and he is actually able to Digivolve to him, so rejoice. And I actually had messed up on which Shine Greymon I pushed, or when I pushed Shine Greymon earlier on, so I actually have all the Shine Greymon fragments required as well. But if you don't have all that going on, then don't worry, because those are actually going to be available in the exchange this time around. This is a data byte exchange event, and you are getting two different types of data bytes throughout it. But you'll mostly be focusing on the Shadow Harbinger data bytes, because those are the main ones that are dropping. Now, you will get destruction data bytes as well, but most of those are coming from the first clear, and there's only 3 quest stages. I don't completely get that, but you're going to be getting those as well, just not as often. There will also be occasional break-ins during Wave 3, in which Mirage Gaugamon and Shine Greymon can show up, and you will get guaranteed fragments by beating them, which is always a plus because it definitely helps to make a more generous event. Along with there being only 2 stages that are going on with this, there's actually a 3rd stage twist that is the stage that appears once a day, and it's a specific time of day, and it is the same as last time. So this time it happened just before Coliseum and the hour before, so it happened 10 o'clock my time for that hour until Coliseum, and then it actually ended up popping at 5 o'clock Coliseum time. That's the same thing that it did last time. So tomorrow I would expect that it is going to pop at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard, if I am remembering correctly how it popped last time. So yeah, regardless, be checking during Coliseum time, and you should be able to catch the extra stage when it pops. There's a lot more data bytes that pop with this stage, so it's worth catching. But the weird twist with this one as well is the fact that it is co-op only. You have to be doing co-op with each other, so you want to be pounding out as much co-op within that hour as fast as possible. Try not to be picky, but also try not to be inconsiderate and bring stuff to the plate that isn't going to be helpful. We'll go over what to expect and what'll be helpful here in just a few. But he does have extremely high HP, as they state here, and he does go after whoever has the highest defense. So if you set up a team correctly, you can actually have someone tanking all of the damage to help out with getting this done. And speaking of tanking, the special ambush Digimon coming along with this event are Ophanimon FM, Mirage Gaugamon Burst Mode, and Ophanimon, and they get defense and special defense boosts, so you can go ahead and tank on with them. Along with this event, of course, are the corresponding chips, and they are attack and special attack along with increased bite bonus, so make sure to go ahead and get those. Plus, you can get Supreme Mega Status Specialty chips for the next event, which is looking like it's going to have ambush specialty for Ophanimon FM and Mirage Gaugamon Burst Mode again. So make sure to go grab up an Ophanimon FM yourself with the Mega Festival capture going on from 27th to the 9th. During this, you'll be able to get Ophanimon FM, Ophanimon, Mega Gargamon, and Dianamon, along with the normal Megas that are also able to pop. At least 1 in 10 will be a Mega. And we've got the linked leader skill capture. Here is your list of linked leader skills available, and no one cares. Now on with your event guide. So we ain't even got to worry about easy mode, because easy mode does not exist this time around. But during hard mode and the next 2 modes going on afterward anyway, you do have to face Metal Seedramon, Puppetmon, and Zwart-D Omegamon. Now, the cool thing is that you do not have to face them like along with other ultimates or anything like that. You just face each of them separately, so it's really not a difficult quest to get accomplished. It's just that you are facing different types along the way. Now, one of your main things you are going to focus on that's going to give you help is fire, because of the fact that Metal Seedramon has a weakness against fire, Puppetmon has a weakness against fire, and Zwart-D does not have a resistance to fire. But Zwart-D is weak to light, so keep that in mind as well for those Mirage Galgamon burst modes out there that got their rocks off the first time around when he actually was available. And this really is a pretty easy quest because he doesn't actually gain any resistances. None of them gain any resistances along the way. They just get harder with more HP and damage and stuff like that. So I did actually catch one of the extra stages today, and I did miss the first one, and that's my fault because I should have known to be up in time, and that was probably going to be when it was going to happen, and I missed it. So that's my bad, but I got lucky and caught that 5 o'clock that I was talking about. And during the extra stage, you do not actually face all of the separate megas like you do in the other 2 stages. During this, you face Cyberdramon times 3. 3 Cyberdramon before you face Zwart-D Omegamon, and that is it. Weird set of waves they have going on with these whole 2 separate quest stage things, and then the last special popping stage. Like, they definitely are mixing things up with the way things run, and they did that too when you think about it with the last 2 events that were running concurrently that I was so PO'd about, and sorry once again for anyone that I might rub the wrong way on that, but it's kind of just a bull. But anyway, they are doing some things as far as switching things up more than just giving us different Digimon to face, so that is really cool, and I do appreciate that. As far as someone who is grinding this game all the time anyway, you know how it can be when it becomes a monotonous grind. But thankfully, it's not. Zwart-D is here. We've got some goofy stuff going on, but some fun stuff going on. I think it's fun to try and catch the stage every day. Make sure you guys are making sure to catch that stage every day. However the heck you're going to do it, just make sure you're doing it. And I'll catch you all on the flip side. Peace.